Welcome everybody to your pick a card reading, the most important message Spirit has for you at this time. We're going to go ahead and see what is the core message that is coming through from Spirit for you. We've got 3 piles for you to choose from. The first pile has the green feather. The second pile has the red feather. Just going to give you a nice look at that. The third pile has the blue feather. Right, so when you are ready, just take your time, take a look at all 3 piles, see which feather and pile is calling to you the most. When you're ready, I'm going to have the timestamps in the description box and the pinned comments below. So you just click on the timestamp that fits your particular pile and feather and go ahead and see what is the most important message that Spirit wants to relay to you at this time. Right, let's get going. Welcome group number 1. This is for everybody who chose the green feather. We're going to go ahead now and look at the messages coming in for you from Spirit. This is just the most important thing that Spirit wants you to know at this time. It could have to do with any area of your life. I'm going to pull all your cards first, and then we're going to see the entire overall picture for our lovely group number 1s. Okay, so let me just pull your second load of cards. I'm going to do that nice and quickly for you. All right, let's see, group number 1, green feather. Let's see what we have for you. So the first message that comes through for you is this beautiful card, the ever unfolding rose. Cracked open, it's happening for you, not to you. And then very interestingly, with that we get restriction. So literally you're going to have to crack the lock. Okay, you're going to have to crack the lock. There is something that Spirit wants you to know. Now, can you see that this is mental energy, my lovely group number 1s? This is not anything else but mental energy. It could be that you feel that somebody is doing this to you, that's holding you back, restricting you. But I feel that there is some part of your life that you are holding yourself back, or you're letting somebody else hold you, because it's coming through as a mental energy. And this is coming through telling you with the never unfolding rose that it's happening for you, not to you. So it's about a lesson here. It's about a lesson of you recognizing exactly what is going on and freeing yourself, recognizing that it's just your own perception. This is how you're conceiving the situation, and that if you just looked at it from another standpoint, another angle, perhaps things would look completely different. There's something here that has to be cracked open, and when it does, everything just like, oh, what a relief. Like, really? Did I have to go through that? It was not that bad at all. Okay, so this is going to be very specific for each of you in terms of an area in your life that you're feeling very restricted, held back. You can't move forward. There's always a way, guys. It might just take a little bit of time, and that's okay. You got to crack yourself open, crack this ever unfolding rose, and learn the lesson, because you are able to set yourself free here. Wonderful. Right. Let's see what other messages are coming through. Then we've got soul family. Call in your soul tribe. You don't have to do it alone. So whatever the situation is for you, my lovely group number 1s, that you're feeling incredibly held back, incredibly suffocated, suppressed, whatever it is. Maybe you feel you're stuck in a job and you can't get out of it. You're stuck in a relationship, you can't get out of it. This is a time to call in your soul tribe, your people. And who is that? That is everybody who loves you, who's got your back, who supports you, who understands you. And let me tell you one thing, guys, it doesn't have to be 100 people. If you've got 1 or 2 people that are that for you, you're doing well. You're doing fantastic. Sometimes all we need is just that one person to understand us, and to get us. And the message from Spirit is now, call this person or these people in. For those of you who are blessed and have more than 1 or 2 people, wonderful. Call them in. Have a brainstorm session, because we've got invention here. It's time to get creative. It's time for you to get creative with your soul tribe, with your soul friends, your soul family, whatever it is for you, and brainstorm it. You know, sometimes when we sit and we go through something in our heads over and over and over again, we just can't see the way out. And then it just takes somebody from the outside to listen, hear the story, and go, well, have you ever considered this? And it's like, blonk, why the goodness, excuse me, I don't want to say any other word here. Why the goodness didn't I think of that myself? Okay, it's just like the penny drops. The light bulb goes on and you're like, okay, that's another way of doing it. Wow, I didn't think of it. It's time to really, with this invention card, it's time to really start getting creative, start getting chatting. Have a brainstorm session. Have the friends over. Have drinks. Have a party. Have fun, and let's like put it out on the table. This is the story, guys. What do you think? Any ideas? Any suggestions? What do you have? Very nice. Okay, you're going to get out of this, whatever it is, group number 1. You're going to find your way out without a doubt, because here we have the warrior woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? So this gives us a very good idea here. This restriction here is something that is in contradiction, obviously, with your deepest calling. So it tells us that you know. I'm going to give you some random examples, guys. If you're in a job, in a corporate job, and you're slogging it out, 10 hours a day, and you're meant to be doing something else. And it's causing you to feel this complete restriction, right? And this is a lesson that you have to learn. It's a lesson that you have to come in and say, okay, there's something else I've really, really always wanted to do. And with this invention and with this creativity, you're going to figure it out. It's about you answering your deepest call. This restriction is, like I said, it's really much a self-imposed restriction, and it's about you answering what is your deepest calling. What is calling you? What do you need to do? Maybe you want to work with animals, with children, be of service to people. You have to answer your calling. Could be that you're in a relationship that is just not fulfilling and you just can't figure your way out of it. So you just keep holding on to something that you know that's not working. You need a different kind of partner, a partner who's going to a partner who's going to be there and understand you and give you the freedom you need. You have to understand your deepest calling here. And creativity is really coming in here because you need to really step outside the box. Guys, I would, also what I'm getting with this creativity card, it's wonderful to have a brainstorm session, but I think it'll also be so highly beneficial for you over this time while you're cracking out of this restriction, while you are freeing yourself, is to find whatever it is that is creative for you. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to be gifted or talented in it. It's just something that you enjoy doing and takes your mind off what's going on in your life, like frees your mind. Because when your mind is free, then you start getting downloads, you start getting answers, you start getting ideas. And this is going to be a wonderful way for you to start working on ideas in terms of releasing this and getting and answering your highest calling. So if you love music, maybe just take up guitar lessons or something, go to art classes, pottery classes, whatever, knitting. I'm going to name all the hobbies here, but anything that, you don't even have to take a class. You can do it at home, listening to music or whatever it is for you, and just being comfortable and calm. But it takes your mind off your everyday anxiety and concerns and restriction, and allows other things you leave space for other messages to come in. Right, my lovely group number 1s. I'm now going to pull your last 2 messages from Spirit to see what they really want you to know. Okay. Oh, look at that. Now, listen. Freedom. It's time for you to free yourself. This is time for you to get out of this self-imposed cage, whatever that is for you. It's your time. It's your time to fly free. Like these dolphins, you need to be free. You need to express yourself. You need to be doing what your heart is calling you to do, what your soul is calling you to do. And your main message here, my lovely group number ones, it's time. And only you can do it, because it's very much mentally based. Like the restriction is you restricting yourself. It could be that you're staying in the job because you feel like it's so good and you don't want to lose the financial security. It could be that you're staying in a relationship because you feel like, oh, will I ever find anybody else? But this card is coming in and saying, it's time. It's time to free yourself of this. Crack the rose open. And look what happens. Answer your deepest calling. It's all waiting for you. Let's get one more message for our lovely group number ones. And we've got commitment. Okay, so it's this commitment is coming through. It's about committing to your highest calling. What is your highest calling? You know, for each of us, it's completely different, but you know what it is. Your highest calling is going to be something that fills you up, something that gives you joy. You've got your joy guides here, right? It's something here you are not letting your joy guides in. These joy guides will come into play when you answer your highest calling. It's about you committing to this now and saying, okay, I will find a way. You don't have to do anything dramatic and anything rash, but start working on a way of freeing yourself out of the self-imposed entrapment and the self-imposed mental restriction. And then you're going to be the warrior woman right out there, doing what you want, how you want, feeling fierce and good and empowered. So there you have it, my lovely group number ones. That is your message from Spirit for now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel and give it the thumbs up. And I'm sending you all lots and lots of love. Well, welcome group number twos. This is for everybody who chose the red feather. We're going to go ahead and see all the messages that are coming through for you from Spirit at this time. I'm going to start off and just pull all your cards quickly, all the oracle cards, and then we're going to have a nice detailed look about the messages coming through for you. Right, so we've got one more row of cards to do, which have all been pre-shuffled, so it'll take really quick. And we've got, oh, lovely. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, this is so nice. Wonderful. Group number two. Right. The first message we've got is birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. And then we've got with that the new life from the Divine Mother. Wow, this looks amazing, group number two. So with birthing of a new age and new life, for some of you, this is of course not for all of you who are wanting to conceive at this point or start a family, it's a very, very auspicious sign. But the main message for a lot of you with birthing a new age, it's about, this is very, very much about new beginnings. And it's about bringing this new world into being by having a dream and holding on to it and doing whatever you can to bring that new life into creation. Okay, so the baby here doesn't, for some of you will be the actual baby, but for most of us, the baby is new life, new beginnings, new opportunities. And the big thing is, it's telling us whatever this new beginning is for you, group number two, it's a new age. When we get the new age, it's like whatever came before it is now left in the past. And this is a whole new beginning of your life starting here. And it could be in any area of your life, but the past is left in the past and you move forward to the future. And we've got dreaming a new world into beginning. This is telling us that this is a dream of yours, and you are going to dream this into beginning, into starting, and you actually give birth to this dream. You manifest it by holding on to this dream, not giving up, and doing whatever it takes to make this dream a reality. So this is a very big thing that is coming in for you, this wonderful new beginning in a particular area of your life. Then we've got Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening, gifts. Guys, this is so auspicious. I cannot begin to tell you that I want you to know whatever this dream is for you, and like I said, for each of you, it's going to be very specific. Spirit is wanting you to know it's time now. The energies are all aligning for you, and everything that you've really held onto and wanted, it's starting to happen. It's starting to happen. You're creating, okay, I'm going to give some random examples just to make it, let you understand exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, obviously for those who have wanted to conceive, this is very, very auspicious. For those of you who wanted to meet your divine counterpart, your soulmate, and you've been dreaming about this person and imagining them and thinking all about their traits that you'd like them to have and how they'd look and how it would feel to be with them, and you've held onto this dream and held onto this dream, you are creating heaven on earth. It's happening. And then we've got the gifts from the joy guides. It's gifts coming in from the divine. You are receiving gifts from the divine. This could be in a financial situation. If your financial situation has been really some area of deep concern, maybe you've retrenched, lost a job, looking for a job, and you've held on to this dream of a particular job that you wanted, and how would it feel like to be in this job, to work with colleagues you loved and enjoyed, who understood you and got you, and team building sessions and getting good money for your work. Heaven on earth, you are creating it. And not only are you creating it, but the universe is coming down and meeting you. And you've got 4 gifts coming in here. So guys, whatever area of your life that you're working on, and it tells us it could be even more than one area of your life. Then we've got a council of light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. Guys, you have got such. This is spirit. This is spirit telling you your divine team are so with you right now. Group number 2, it's like if you could see them, they like saying to you, you would be amazed. We are all gathered here. We all got you surrounded with love and light. We are wanting this to happen for you. We are doing everything we can to make this happen for you. And then you've got this inner child message coming through about your intuition. They want you to really trust your intuition over this period, because they're trying so hard to communicate with you, to let you know they're there for you, that things are so much about to happen for you. Things are about to manifest. This dream that you've held on, they go, just trust your intuition. If it feels right, that gut feel that you've got here, if it feels right, if it feels like something you should do, something you should follow, don't second guess it. We've got your back. We've got you surrounded. We all here. If something doesn't feel right, even if it looks good on paper and you've got a niggly feeling, that niggly feeling is your intuition. It's them communicating with you. It's your inner child communicating with all your divine helpers, saying, not for you. Wait, it's coming. Your gifts are coming. Trust your intuition. It is so spot on. It's so spot on, group number 2. Wow, what a strong reading. Right, so what I'm going to do for you now is just pull some additional messages for our lovely group number 2s. We've got strength. So you're being told that your strength has had a lot to play here, has a lot to do with what's about to manifest. Your strength in believing in yourself, believing in your dream, and they want you to continue on with this strength. This is not a time to waver, wilter, doubt yourself in any way. Don't second guess yourself. Sorry, that's the word I was looking for. Don't second guess yourself, because your intuition is spot on. No second guessing. You are strong now, and you are so strong in terms of holding on to this dream, and now is not a time to let go. Keep that strength all the way. You're just about there. Just about there. Right. Let's get another message for you. For our lovely group number 2s. Oh, lovely. For those of you who are waiting for this dream has to do with this whole massive new chapter in your life has to do with your career, finances, money. This is coming through. This is very auspicious. Very, very auspicious, like it's auspicious for those who are wanting to conceive. This, in terms of career, there's a huge light, a huge spotlight shining down from the other side of the realm saying, if you wanted to work with anything to do with making money, finances, career, this is such an auspicious time. These are your messages. Hold on tight to your dream. Don't second guess yourself. It's time for you to start a whole new wonderful chapter of your life. So there you have it, my lovely group number 2s. Those are your messages at the moment coming through from Spirit. Very, very positive, very exciting. I hope you enjoyed your reading. And if you did, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel and give it a thumbs up. Sending you all lots and lots of love. Welcome group number 3. This is for everybody who chose the blue feather. We're going to go ahead and look at the most important messages that Spirit wants you to know right now. I'm going to pull all your oracle cards and then we're going to get a good detailed in-depth picture of the messages coming through for you from Spirit. So we've got Akasha, we've got Share Your Voice. So this is giving us ideas of what's coming through. Transformation, huge card. Right, let's see what we get with our asking our guides. We've got, wow, new beginnings, discipline, and life force. Wonderful. Right, group number 3, here we go. When you get the Akasha card, your guidance is divinely guided. Now, isn't that nice? Here we are asking for messages from Spirit, and you're getting a message. You are being divinely guided. You are on some, I would feel almost like a crossroads. A big chapter of your life is kind of, there's some kind of big change coming through for you, okay? Big change coming through for you. And with that, we've got the new beginnings from the Divine Father. And as you can see, what we got being told here, you're being divinely guided and an incredible door is going to be opened for you. Now, this new beginning from the Divine Father, it's a number 11 card, very powerful number, is something very much coming from Spirit, okay, as we're being told. But this door is going to open, but it's going to allow now blessings to come in that were not seen or felt before. I'm going to just give you an example. It's a big one, guys. It's like it's almost like from nowhere you're going to get this divine new beginning. You're on a very major journey here. Can you see how she's walking this incredible path on her own in this beautiful temple? This new beginning that is coming in for you has a very powerful spiritual feel to it. It's like a divine change, a divine transformation that is coming in. So let's look at your other cards to see what other information we can get around this. Now, this is very interesting. We've got Share Your Voice, come out of the cave, persecution, expression. This is, and then we've got the discipline card with it. Now, we know everything is being divinely guided. There is something that you have to do that involves your voice, okay? Now, this can be different for every one of you. For a lot of you, it could be that your actual job, your career is speaking. It could be that you're a coach. It could be that you're a singer. It could be that you're a lecturer. It's definitely that your voice is very, very much part of your career and what you do, what your discipline is. And they're wanting you now to take it further, okay? Because we've got come out of the cave. So even if it's, if you're in a job that you use your voice, you're going to have to look at what else you can be doing, okay? You've got to take it the step further. You've got to take your discipline, work on it. You've got the master teacher and you've got the number 33. So you've got two power numbers, number 11 and number 33. It's about mastering your skill, really taking the discipline and working with it and taking it to a whole nother level. For those of you who don't use their voice as part of their profession, it does not matter. It's time for you to come out of the cave. There is something that you need to express that has to do very much aligned to your well-being, whether it is work, whether it's in a relationship, whatever it is. It's time not to just, you don't want to rock the boat, you'll keep quiet. No. You need to stand up, you need to be heard, and it might take a bit of work, because if it doesn't come naturally, you're not all of us, it comes confrontation or speaking up or having our opinion heard comes easy for us. They're telling you it's going to take practice, master teacher, but it is time for you to come out of the cave and express yourself and let yourself and your voice and your heart and soul be known. And then we've got the transformation card, which is telling you things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing is taking place. And then we've got life force. This is unbelievable. This is so, so powerful. Guys, this transformation is epic. Okay, there's an epic transformation that is coming for you. Epic. It's very much aligned to a new beginning, but what you're being told, you are directing it through speech, through your voice. It could be like you are in a situation, maybe a family situation, where you've always kept quiet, okay? Or you always just let somebody else make the decisions. It's now time for you to step up and also be heard. You've got life force here. Life force is what drives you. It's your vitality, your self-empowerment, your zest, your everything that gets you, that fires you up, literally from within, okay? And it's no good now just letting the flames die within you. It's about fueling the flames within you, because this transformation that wants to come in for you, it needs to be fueled by the flames. And your flames, group number 3, are your voice. Your voice. And you see, we've got discipline here, which tells us that Spirit very much understands. For those of you who it's not easy, it's not your core profession. It's going to take work. It's going to take work and practice, and it might not happen overnight. But start slowly. You don't have to blow everybody away from never making a peep to taking over, a meeting or a situation and not letting anybody get in a word in edgeways. No, it doesn't mean that. It means working. It's like when an opportunity comes and you want to say something and you usually don't, try. Say it. Okay, maybe you'll get shut down. Maybe you won't. You don't know. But and if you do get shut down, don't let that put you off. Come out of the cave. Don't let nobody put you in the cave, especially don't let you put you in the cave. This is not time for persecution, self-persecution or persecution of others. Because when people are used to you being quiet, they want you to stay quiet. So that's why you just do it in your own time. Build your confidence step by step by step. Okay, right. So let's now pull some additional messages for our lovely group number 3s. Some additional messages. We've got confidence. You've got to build that confidence. Like I was saying to you, step by step, guys. Even for those of you who work a lot with your voice, like I said, maybe you give lectures, you're a speaker, you're a counselor. It's time for you to take it to the next level. How are you going to take it to the next level? How are you going to get yourself heard by more people? How are you going to make your impact on bigger crowds, on a bigger group of the population? It's time to really grow your confidence, and do it step by step, guys. Step by step. Start off small. Like I said, speak up once. Maybe it's once a week, then try it twice a week. And then people are going to get used to it. For those of you who are already using your voice, the same thing. If you've never done like a Zoom session with more than, this is just a random example, guys. If you've never done a Zoom session more than 10 people, arrange a group with 25 people. Do it slowly, build it, grow your confidence step by step. And before you know it, you've got discipline and master teacher on your side with these 2 master numbers. Guys, you're going to be doing fantastically. Just keep practicing and honing your skill. One more card for our lovely group number 3s, and we've got compassion. I'm just going to move the cards a little bit so you can see everything. Hope that's all in order here, guys. When compassion comes through, guys, this for me is a big card that's telling you to be compassionate with yourself, okay? Because it's not easy, all right, to speak up and make an impact, especially with your voice when it's not your natural state of being, okay? And it's not easy if you've only been working one-on-one or small groups to then go and speak into groups of 30 and 40. Go easy on yourself. Be gentle on yourself. Things are going to fall into place. Your guidance is being divinely guided. You've got the divine Father opening the doors for you. You've got spirit on your side. You are loved. You are cared for. Now just be compassionate, because they've got you covered. They've got you in their hands, and now they want you to do the same for yourself. So there you have it, my lovely group number 3s. That's a lovely message coming through for you. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel and give it a thumbs up. And I'm sending you all lots and lots of love.